Let's talk about Gaussian splats. Yes, Gaussian. We say things correctly here. Houdini 22's got a stack of new G-splat tools, and we're here to dig into the ones that matter. Here's what I'm promising you. By the time this is over, you'll know if this is actually useful for a filmmaker. Not cool tech demo useful. Can you actually tell a story with it? That's what we're gonna explore. I'm Alex Gabrielli, I'm a director, and welcome to MONSTRO Labs. If you're unfamiliar with G-splats, I know it sounds like something you get when you eat some of that tainted lettuce I keep hearing about. No. Why would you even think that? Gaussian splats are an exciting new method of turning images or video into photorealistic 3D assets. You feed in a series of pictures, and through some machine learning flavored mathematics, you get a 3D representation of that object. Except, it's not actually 3D geometry. It's a swarm. Millions of tiny see-through blobs clumped near each other, and your brain does the work of turning that into something solid. But even more than that, each point stores which way the blob is facing, and what color it is from that angle. So if you walk the camera around it, the highlights and reflections shift with you. Pretty cool, right? Now, I just need something to scan. Yeah! I'm gonna call this guy Maury Brainerd. Thank you, Ricky, for that impossible to pronounce name. I found him on the side of our building, and I think he casts spells on me at night while I sleep. Typical Portland. I want to use him to make a creepy scene. I used to love movies like Child's Play and Puppet Master growing up, so this is right up my nook and cranny. Wait. Although I think this dude's a little creepier. He's staring into my soul. Right now, the only thing I can do with him is that thumb thing that Joaquin Phoenix does from Gladiator. Okay, step one, deceptively simple. As flat lighting as possible. We're gonna take a stupid amount of pictures of this guy. I want as many angles as possible. Top, bottom, sexy shots, overlapping every frame with the last one. And I'm using my iPhone because that's what most people have lying around. Now that we've completely photographed this nightmare, let's solve the cameras. We need to figure out exactly where each shot was taken relative to every other shot. I'm using RealityScan for this. It's free and it's magical. And in the film community, we love free and magical. That spits out a Colmap file. Camera coordinates, matrices, math I completely don't understand, but it's what every training system wants. And I hand that off to a program called LichtFeld Studio. LichtFeld? Whatever it's called. This program is free, but you'll have to pay $30 if you want a pre-compiled build. I'm a busy man, so I don't have time to wait. I feed it the camera and photo positions, hit go, and it starts building splats, matching around 5 million blobs against what the camera actually saw, one photo at a time, over and over until it's close enough to fool you. Fool you once, shame on me. Fool you twice, just shame. This looks spectacular, outside of all the errors around the edges, but I can remove those. It's actually kind of fun. I'm making art. And just like that, look how clean and handsome he is. Okay, now the fun part. We bring old man terror into Houdini. With H22, we have so many cool new tools to manipulate G-splats. I want to be able to animate them, so I'm going to start by building out a simple skeleton and doing a basic capture. Then I bring all of this into Apex and build out a rigging system using Apex Auto Rig Builder. If you haven't seen my tutorial on the Side Effects channel, please go check it out. And now, the even funner part. I'm gonna put on my Rokoko mocap suit and capture a lot of really incredible motion. If you think it's gonna be too much for you, you might wanna turn away now. As you can see, I really let my natural movement instincts unleash on the dance floor. Like an animal, ready to hunt, poised. It's perfectly natural. I am one with the suit. I become the spirit of the Rokoko, and in a sense, I lose myself into the spirit of the old man. I am him, and he is me. Wow. That really was something special. I can take all of that motion and retarget it onto the old man's skeleton, and now my spirit inhabits him. Revenge is a dish best served cold. First problem, loose splats. Stray blobs that don't actually attach to him, just floating near his outline like a bad hologram. Turns out his face is reflective enough that the software couldn't agree with itself on what color it was supposed to be from different angles. Second, detail or lack of it. Anywhere the surface was flat and matte, the software had nothing to grab onto. Ironically, the sweater, more texture, more going on, came out cleaner than his actual face. Third, and this one's on me, not the software. The capture didn't blend right in a few spots. Seams where one pass of photos didn't quite agree with the next. That's not a tech limit, that's a I was moving too fast and not careful enough problem. It's my life story. The real test isn't can I animate this? I already showed you that. The real test is can I clean this up enough that you stop noticing it's broken? So now the question we've all been waiting for. This is all fun and games, but is any of this actually useful? Houdini 22 lets you relight and render G-splats natively, so let's see if I can pull that off. I grabbed an HDRI of the environment I wanted him in, and then I used that to fake in real shadows. No more talking, let's just watch.
Wake, Alex. There is no escape for you. Finally, I shall be a real boy once and for all.
Okay, let's get this over with. Oh God, I'm like 1,000 years old. Okay, not bad, not bad. There's definitely a lot of improvements that can be made. The relighting's fairly basic now, and I don't have a lot of control over the materials the same I would with a traditional renderer. One more thing, push the deformation too far and the errors pile up fast. A tiny disagreement that was invisible standing still turns into a visible problem the second he moves. I wrote custom cleanup code to catch the worst of it, and even that didn't get everything. I also pushed the lighting past where it wanted to go, just to see if it would break. I left it in on purpose because I want you to see the real world issues that actually show up. So, is it useful? For a hero shot right now, today, not yet. His face isn't the sharpest because of the reflections, but his sweater and clothes look spectacular. This might be a place where I could use a little bit of both. Traditional modeling and G-splats together. And that's actually the answer to the other thing I asked at the top. Why reach for this over what I'm already using? Normal photogrammetry gets you geometry, something clean, something sculptable, something a texture artist can spend a week making look real. This skips a lot of that process. It already looks real because the realness isn't something I have to fake in. It's just what the camera actually saw. I'm trading control over speed. If I need to touch every surface, the old pipeline still wins, but if I need something that already looks right, this does it. I wouldn't put him front and center carrying a scene, but for background elements, quick previs, proving out a scene before you commit real production time to it, honestly, yeah. But what do you think? Has anyone actually found a way to use G-splats in a real project? Not a demo, not a test, something that shipped. Tell me what you built. I'm Alex. This is MONSTRO Labs, and also check out our other videos. We do a lot of really cool stuff.
Yo.